Pod Express here. I've been having a really fun time with it, keeping it on the desk and just practicing. I added this Pedalnetics. I got this from those guys. And this is a really great, smart, little, easy device. You just screw through the back. You can still access the battery compartment. You can screw through the back and attach. This is the AuxPlate XL, so you can attach your favorite little volume pedal. So this will fit right in a gig bag in the front of your guitar bag, and just runs on batteries, or I've got it running on an adapter, standard adapter. How I've got this set up is tap tuner, and then this is the distortion, and then these two buttons could do presets, but I have them set up to do, this one does modulation, this one does delay, and then you can still use these two to navigate presets. So I'm going to show you just how I use the Pedalnetics, and now with the new editor, they even released it for your phone. You can plug your phone by this USB-C, go right in there, make quick changes on the fly. No computer, no laptop, no nothing. Just your phone that's already in your pocket. And now you have a rig where you can turn off and on whatever you choose. For me, like I said, I chose delay, mod, and overdrive. And then I've got a volume pedal in front. You could do any gig with this. This is great. Let's check it out. So I've got the screen record going, and I'm just going to play through a couple presets. So the delay and the mod and the overdrive are off. Reverb's going to stay on, and the tap tempo is working. Okay, so here is, I'm just going to go back on the volume pedal. Okay, now more volume. More volume. Volume all the way up. You can hear the reverb. Okay, now let's put some delay on, and I'm going to put the tap tempo on. Sounds pretty good. If you'll notice, I just turned the phaser on. The phaser's also giving me a boost. If I had a cleaner sound, phaser's off now, listen. Delay's off. I've got a 2 dB boost, so it'll kind of give you a bump. So you have a couple different options just with this limited little landscape here. Now we're going to do like a 80s kind of thing with a phaser, like a George Lynch thing. So check it out. Tap tempo. the 80s never leave you. This is the, I believe this is the 5150 amp. Let's check this out. Yeah, the Panama. Yeah. It's awesome. It's awesome. Check this out. Now I'm going to put the tube screamer on. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay, let's go. I'm going to hit the 2 buttons on the line 6 pod. Now I'm in pedal edit mode, so I can go the left switch, which is the on switch, and the right switch, which is the tap switch. The left switch will go down through your presets. Check it out. Now I'm TremBITE. So this is like a Vox matchless kind of thing that I did. Let's check this one out. So now if you hit both again, now you're out of pedal edit mode, or not pedal edit mode. Now you're out of preset mode, scrolling presets. Now we're actually in this amp. This amp cleans up great. Now I got the ping pong delay on this one. Check this out. Tap tempo. All right, I want to hear more delay, so I can go. My mix is at 3. Let me go 3.5-ish. Let's check that out. That's better. Very touch responsive. So about this amp, I'm going to turn the delay off where you can hear the amp. This is the dynamic amp. That is a, I can't tell what that is. I don't have my glasses on, but that is like a matchless type. Well, the chime is supposed to be the matchless. Dynamic, I believe, is a line 6 style amp. The special is very good too. I think that's on the next 1 or 2. And I really like matching that with this matchless H30. High cut at 4500. I didn't put a low cut on this. So I want to put that delay back on. Oh, again on the amp real quick. So I got the drive, the second drive up pretty high, other one halfway up. Check out the EQ section. Channel volume. Channel volume is made to set your preset volumes to where they're, within where you don't get huge volume jumps, right? That's what I do. You can also get your presets correct using the speaker cabinet volume. That helps. Okay, the bright switch is on both of these, on this amp, on this dynamic amp. Sag, I like a little, so the higher, it's more like compression, right? So I dig that. Let me put a little more compression on it. Bias means how hot the tubes get voltage. Higher bias, hotter saturation. Yeah, okay. So that'll still clean up. Check this out. Sounds good to me, man. Okay, roll up the volume knob on the guitar. The volume knob on the guitar is different. It will attenuate highs. That's different than this DVP4 that's on the board, this Dunlop volume. The Jazzmaster, you got the rhythm circuit, right? So everything's wide open. So what you can do is you can put the lead circuit on the bridge. Rhythm circuit's going to be on the neck. Roll down the volume here. Flip a switch. Rhythm, lead. Check it out. A little bit more volume on that to balance it, right? Flip the switch, you're down here. Now I'm going to go up on the volume pedal. And then this preset, overdrive. I got a tube screamer. I have tremolo on this. Check this out. Overdrive off. This is a vibrato on the tremolo, actually. Tap tempo. Now, put some delay. That's a little too intense for me, so let's go back. Maybe just a bump on the level. And let me hit save. Save your work, kids. There's a delay. Mix, and I did. Alright, offset, let's pull that back. Let's try this. Alright, a little bit more mix. Tap tempo. more gain than I would typically do an Americana thing with. So, but that's why you have options. Typically what I'm doing is channel 1 is super clean. The next preset is Americana. The next preset is this TremBITE. And then the next one is just crazy lead. And I've got a couple other presets I'm just messing around with. I also copied these exact same presets in order again. So presets 1 through 4, clean, crunch, bite, lead. And then I have them again in order without IRs. You can turn the speaker cabinets off. Then I can run this if I was using my power cab, and I could choose a different speaker in the power cab, or run it flat if you were using the IR out of this. But you have options this way. And then I have a preset if I'm doing pedal demos. I could just use this for a looper. I could go to guitar into the Pod Express only for a looper, and then that will run into whatever pedal I'm demoing. That's a cool idea too. Okay, so let's go. I hit save. Let me do it one more time. All right, here's Americana. The only thing that's on is delay, so we're going to turn that off. A little too much drive on that. I've been fine-tuning these. I'm fine-tuning them for you. The whole premise of this is just to pretty much get where you need to go and then save it, right? Rolling it down on the guitar. All right, let's put that phaser on this. I like this. Cosmic country a little bit. Roll the volume in. Yeah, cool. Now, a little delay. Tape delay. Sounds good to me. There's the bass sound. Bridge pickup. Neck. This guitar is pretty hot. All right, so that's pretty cool. I didn't have to mess around with that one too much. I played single coil guitars on this the other night, and it cleaned up even more, like my Gretsch Duo-Jet. Let's check out this clean patch. Okay. Now, with this one, I have this clone boost. And I've got a digital delay, nice and clean, no artifacts. No gate at all. And the level, to get more level, I've turned this up 2 dB. Drive is down because I don't really want gain per se. Channel volume's maxed. And I still wanted to balance that channel volume out with the dirty thing, so that's why I bumped the gate volume up to where you get more clean input signal without actually driving the amp. Less bias, bias X, a little more sag. I don't want it as tight and punchy. The master is the master volume on an amp. And this clean amp is based on a, looks like a deluxe. Okay, reverb. There's a plate on this. Okay, so let's just hear, and again, no low cut on this. High cut, not as drastic since it's clean. Tap tempo. Pedalnetics switch 4. I tune because I care. Very cool. Now here's where the clong comes in if I'm going to do like a little line of some nature. There you go. Clean, I put tremolo on this one. Sixteenth dotted. Let me tap that in. Let's try. You know, sometimes you get a little wash with that that's cool. And sometimes you don't. So this is perfectly subdivided. Now this is a 16th note tremolo and a quarter note delay. That's a cool sound. Let me put a little more presence on that. And a little more treble. I want a little bit more sparkle. And a little bit more bias X. And a little less sag. I want those notes to pop a little more instead of get pulled and compressed. So now, when I did that, I think that kind of messed with the output just a hair. Let me pull that level back to 1 dB on the gate gain. And that's pretty much it. You can just sit at your desk and just play the guitar. Once you get these dialed in, I suggest whenever you're dialing in patches, always try and do them at like room volume. So I typically will dial them in with power cab or monitors. And then when I'm fine tuning, I don't have to have them so loud, the patches that is, and I can use my monitors, my in-ear monitors, or headphones. Headphones are fine. But I wouldn't create patches with headphones. I would tweak them later because you can really hear the subtleties. But I would create patches at playing volume. That's a good rule of thumb. So I hope this kind of went over some of the possibilities of just having this very small thing that'll fit in your bag. And I would like to thank Pedalnetics for sending me this AuxPlate. I really enjoy it. I couldn't imagine gigging this without the AuxPlate. But now that I have it set up, and it literally took me minutes to install everything, and then you just plug in the TRS and go into the editor and tell it which parameters you want it to affect. It's dirt simple, and it really opens up the possibilities. I waited to pull the trigger on the Pod Express. I thought the idea was great, but using the functions like the Alt button and everything, that seemed a little tedious for me. And when they came out with the editor, that was a no-brainer. So really looking forward to getting out of the house, throwing this in the bag, going and making some music with some people. I hope that this helps you, and if you have any questions or something I left out, leave a comment. Happy to address that. And this was just something I kind of did off the cuff, because once I just downloaded the phone editor last night, and I thought that was amazing. So I'm glad I waited to make this video, because now I see that the phone editor's out. So not only do they have a desktop editor, they have a phone editor, and I have the Pedalnetics, so I can assign more switches to do more functions. So again, just line 6 has you covered with, depending on what level and, functionality you need. They have something pretty much for everyone, and it makes me want to play. So hopefully that'll be your experience as well. Thanks for checking out. I appreciate it. Cheers.